we just kind of allow her to start the video, and then we're like, oh, hey, we're live, like right now, I think, right? Yeah.
I like it.
Hey, guys, what's going on? Happy Friday. We're doing Conversation Corner, of course, our Friday jam. CC, this is number 112. Thank you guys for tuning in if you are fans.
Yeah.
We got a cool topic to talk. I'm just...
Man, you're doing great today.
1,000. We have a cool topic to talk to you guys about today. And I think I'm going to let Ryan take the lead on it a little bit.
Maybe.
And we'll just kind of chime in. But as always, we encourage your comments. And,
we need your comments today.
This one we do need your help with.
This one is, I hope, create some conversation.
Discussions.
Yeah. Because we've been doing this for years now, and I think one roadblock that I would say you hit on every single year, because you run into somebody that says it or gives you the excuse is, I don't want to intermix business and personal, and so that's why we decided not to use you. And typically those are people that you feel like are really close, and maybe it's family, maybe it's a friend, a coworker, whoever. Obviously in my case, not a coworker, but maybe it was somebody that I had previously worked with that I thought I had a really good relationship with, and I thought whenever they go to buy or sell a home, they'd give me a call. And then you find out that they go with someone else. And not that you take any of that personal, but sometimes you think, well, what did I do wrong? Or
right.
I thought we had a great...
Why didn't they call?
Yeah, why didn't they call, or at least
yeah.
Find out more information or anything like that. And a lot of times I feel like the excuse or the explanation that's given is, maybe that's a better way to say it. The explanation that is given is, well, we didn't want to intermix business and personal. And I'm like, so who'd you use? Oh, we went with so-and-so. Well, how do you know them? Well, we didn't. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And so that's what we kind of wanted to discuss today, share a little bit of experiences that we've had, or that has taken place, and kind of the reward benefit that we get out of it and that you get out of it, hopefully, if you would ever use us. But I'm going to let you take it
from there. Okay.
From there. But again, if you're out there and you're listening right now and you're watching, we want to create this engagement interaction with you as we're even doing this live, because we honestly want to know some of the answers or the thoughts or the process that you go through. If you're one of those people that's like, yeah, I don't really like to do business with friends or whatever, because we want to know how we can...
Which that could be, that could be a legit feeling, which is fine and we respect. But I will admit, when we were talking about this and trying to figure out what we want to talk to you guys about today, it's something that I have always kind of wondered when I have friends and I see them purchase houses and stuff like that, and they know what I do, or they know that I'm in the industry and stuff, and I'm always kind of curious why they didn't reach out, or especially if we've talked about it in the past, and then you find out they buy a house and you're like, gosh, man, I wish they would have reached out to me. I could have saved them some money on their rate, or maybe their closing costs or whatever. And
I think that's key in it of itself right there. Is I don't think a lot of people, not to say that we can get the best deal or we can offer the best service every single time, but I think we get more frustrated because they are a close friend or they are a family and they didn't come to us, not because we didn't get the transaction, but because we could have helped you or saved you money to help you get to that point, or offered advice or anything through that process, which then if you go with someone else, we obviously can't do that.
Right.
And so I think that's where I get most frustrated, because a lot of times too, they go through like a transaction and it didn't go as smooth, or something happened, or they felt like they weren't taken care of, and I'm like, gosh, like
you should have called me.
I promise you, I would have taken care of you, and that's what I do, because like that's what our heart is throughout these transactions and this process. Is I've had so many conversations with people where they're like, okay, so are you going to help me through this? And I'm like, oh, I not only help you through it, I will hold your hand through it.
Your back.
Like we're going to walk through every single step of the way together. This isn't just a all right, we wrote up on the house and now we're gonna get through this.
I'll see you on closing
exactly.
day. Yeah.
But I think we both love educating our people and growing a deeper friendship relationship with everyone that we work with.
Totally.
And then at the end of the day, when we have events and we have things for our clients and barbecues and stuff like that, like, it's just all that much greater and better because it's rewarding because that true friendship that was created. So I'm sorry I cut you off there, but I think that's where a lot of times we get frustrated because it was just like, oh, they're like our friends, like they're our family, like we just want to take care of you and help you through that process. So that's where I think the frustration sets in. Not that we didn't get a transaction, because who cares about the transaction? Like,
and oftentimes in those types of transactions, it might not be something that's super lucrative for us anyway, but we're just trying to be there for the advice and the guidance for friends and family to make sure that, you know, that they're taken care of and everything like that. We're curious, guys. Let us know in the comments if, you know, what your opinion of this topic is, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, if you and it doesn't have to be real estate or mortgage or anything like that. If you know, what services have you looked into in the past to where you're like, hey, I got a buddy who does that. Oh, but I don't think I want to use him or her because it's friends in business or whatever. Let us know what your thoughts are. Is that a real thing? Do you think that you'd rather not commingle business and friendships? Ryan and I were also talking that, in my experience, those are, for me at least, and I think for him too, the friendship and the family transactions, you know, we get deep into our clients whether we know them or not, and we love to take care of our clients as best we can with everything. But when it's someone you know personally, I think there's almost even a deeper connection and a deeper need to want to make sure that every possible point of that transaction is handled with kid gloves, that we're doing everything that we can to make the process smooth and effortless and educate. So I do get a little bit hung up. I'm like, man, I wish somebody would have given me a call, or I could have at least maybe compared you know, their closing disclosure, make sure that they're getting a good deal. And those things, you know, when you're in the industry, it's not something that, you know, it's not anything for me at least that kind of ruffles my feathers, but I am curious about it. Like, I wonder why I never heard from that person. Maybe I could have helped them out through their process, or at least given them an alternative opinion. And if we didn't end up being able to work together, whatever. Do we have questions, comments?
Lisa Green said that this happened to her twice already this year that she knows of.
Oh, dang. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It happens.
But you know, it happens, and look, like, we respect it at the end of the day, too, if someone, because I think that is a legit mentality that people have, like, oh, hey, I just don't want to commingle business and friendship because maybe they had a bad experience in the past or whatever. And I've had twofold. Like, I've had friendship transactions where I closed deals with them and they've been the best transactions, super happy, everything that you want. I've had it go the other way where, you know, there's been things that came up through the transaction that weren't disclosed correctly, and it's created issues and stuff like that. And then, you know, it makes it kind of a sour situation.
But I'll say something with that, though. Yeah. So, like, I think even when you, at least for me, this is my thought process. Yeah. So if because this happened with me with our house, with you, you know? Yeah. And, like, here's what happens is some things come up and you get a rocky road there for a little bit or whatever, and I would much rather have somebody in my corner fighting for me that I know, that I trust, that I can, that I know without a shadow of a doubt you're working to your best ability to make things work, and even going above and beyond. And that's where for me I'm like, why? It just doesn't make sense for me why I'd want to do business with anybody else who I know isn't going to do that. Like, and not to put anybody down on that, like, but we all know if you're working with somebody that's like one of your best friends or close friends or whatever, or even in this last case, like, when you get referrals from friends that refer one of their good friends or family members, like, it's the same
you want to take care
type of mentality of, like, I want to do everything I can to take care of these people, and I will do that, you know? And I think when I look at when some of those people go with complete strangers, I'm like, what in the world? Like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Because you just don't know if they're gonna really go to bat for you or take care of you or go the extra. Maybe that's it. They'll go the extra mile where I think we do that. You know, we're gonna do everything in our power to make sure that happens. Mm-hmm. And again, because we don't care about the transaction, we care about shepherding you through that process and making sure that you have the best experience possible. And just like Levi said, again, there's going to be times where things come up that are just completely out of your control, but
communication.
But I think I would much rather have somebody that's I know is in that position fighting for me, doing the best they can, even though things aren't working out the way we had planned to begin with, you know? And that doesn't ruin my friendship with them. It actually makes that friendship stronger because I know, wow, okay, that guy did everything he could to, like, make it work. And, okay, we're not going to close when we were set to close. We're going to close a week later. But at the end of the day, that week later doesn't matter because you look back on it and you're like, man, I'm just glad I had somebody that I trusted that was helping me through that process that made it work, right?
Yeah.
So sorry to, like, I had to, like, stop you because you kept going, and I was like, no, I want to touch on that. I want to touch on that.
That was good.
But
that was good.
That's just my mindset.
Yeah.
But again, obviously, I have different opinions. I have a different mindset, a different belief than a lot of other people out there. So in order to learn, you learn from different mindsets, different opinions, you know, different beliefs, and you grow with each other through that. So I don't know. That's why I was laying that out there as far as if you guys are in that boat of like, well, yeah, I've actually done that where I haven't, like, we want to know why or what the thought process is there, because I think for us, there's sometimes where we're just like, I just wanted to help them.
It's a challenge, and I'm sure we'll continue to see it. It's not something that'll go away. You know, like Lisa chiming in and saying, hey, gosh, it happens to everybody, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But look, we're big believers in, you know, staying local, keeping things friendly. If you have people in your corner who you know will fight for you, use a recommendation, you know, go on Facebook, ask people, if you're looking for whatever the service is, whether it's mortgage, real estate, whatever, reach out through your network because you might be able to help somebody support their business and also be able to work with somebody that you know, who you already trust and have a relationship with. Yeah. So my recommendation to you guys would be reach out through your network. Stay inside your network if you possibly can. I bet you're going to get a good service and probably at a competitive rate, if not better, because you know that person. If you're looking for anything real estate or mortgage related, reach out through your network again. Even if it's not us, if you know somebody who's a lender, use that person. Reach out to them first. Have them give you a competitive quote. Search around for other opinions, but try to go to that person first because chances are they're going to do their best to take care of you. If it's me, I would love you to reach out to me directly. Same thing for Ryan. If you need any real estate advice or questions, even if you don't end up using us, pick our brains. That's what we're here for. We want to give you all the knowledge and know-how that you need to make a smart financial decision. So,
and I try to tell all of my clients this all the time. Is like, I want to be a resource for you. Like, and that's not just I want to be a real estate resource. Like, we all know that I'm in real estate and I'm a real estate agent, but like, I want to be that resource for you after you move into that house, and maybe you've been into the house for a year and now you're looking to maybe do some remodeling, or you have a plumbing issue, or you have new lights that you want to put up and you need an electrician to come over. Like, that's where I would want that resource and that relationship of like, hey, Ryan, that, like, I want to be your first phone call, basically. I mean, selfishly, I want to be the guy that's like, hey, do you know of anybody that can help us with X, Y, and Z? Because, again, like you said, that trusted network of people and doing business and keeping it small and local and knowing that everybody has a job where it puts food on the table, right? We all work to put food on the table, to clothe our kids, to whatever the case is. And so, like, if we already have that relationship with people that we trust, that we know do a good job, tap into that network, you know, and if I don't have somebody, I'll tell you. Like, you know, I really don't have anybody that I've done anything with, but doing what I do, it's very highly unlikely that I don't have that connection with something. And So yeah, I mean, I think that's good stuff as far as just trying to get that out there so people understand that, like, oh, okay, I can call him if it's not lender related or it's not real estate related. But we are with people on a daily basis. We meet with people and we have clients that are from anywhere from like attorneys, electricians, you know, like house flippers. Like, I mean, they're in every profession. And so when we build those relationships with those people, like, then we want to refer them business, or we want to basically have that resource now available to give to all of our clients. So yeah, I piggybacked off of something.
Good word. That's a good word. Any other questions, comments?
What?
My boy Matt Havarsky, come on, bro.
Calling him out again.
Say what up to Mitch for me. I saw him last weekend. So
good call.
Say what up to Mitch. He was making a joke about how he should come in and do a CC with us.
Do it.
He's in Lincoln, but dude, anytime.
Hey,
you're welcome, brother.
We like it. We like it. I mean, that's another extension there of bringing other people in, exports resources.
Yeah.
To then share with you guys. And I had Daniel Roper on here before. I know a lot of you want to bring him back. Because he did a very good job about talking about investments and stocks and things like that. Like, those are the people that we want to sit down and bring back on for you guys, because we know you're all thinking about that kind of stuff as well. We should do that.
Actually, next week we should put something together. We'll probably bring a surprise guest in.
All right.
We should work on that.
We've got a surprise guest. So if you're out there and you're watching and you want to be a surprise guest, might be you. Just comment below, hit us up. Al, is there anything that you
want to add?
Have you had an experience where you've gone with like somebody that you went with and then you were like, oh, I should have reached out to like somebody that I knew or used? Maybe not. She's like, nope. All right. Well, Allie's smart. No, I'm just joking.
He's not though. She is.
Yeah. She is smart. But yeah, I mean, I think that's good combo for today.
Happy Friday, you guys.
I think you got to go do some golfing or something.
I do. That's why I'm dressed like this.
Yeah.
Cut me some slack. It's Friday, too. We got Casual Friday.
Friday.
But I'm going to go swing some wrenches. So you guys have a fantastic weekend. Let us know if there's anything you need from us or any questions like that. Or if you have any comments in relation to the topic today, shoot that down below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on working with friends, combining business and pleasure and those things. Let us know. We're happy to help however we can. Have a great weekend.